asking me to reflect. Okay, how many of you have done something related to data analysis before? New to data analysis. Okay, if you are new, just type I'm new. If you've been using probably Excel or Power BI, Zainab from Lagos. Okay, probably you've been using Excel, Power BI, or SQL. Just say data analysis is my friend. Right, new. I'm new. Zainab is new. Bimbola is new. Omotola Sarah is new. New. We have a whole lot of new people right now. Wow, Joycey from Ghana. Is it Joycey? Don't let me call another name. Okay, it's Joycelyn from Ghana. Wow, everybody is new, so we are all new. Yeah, I am also new. Okay, I have one person that said data analysis is my friend. Okay, SQL. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, you've been using Excel and Power BI. Nice one. I'm a data analyst. Oh, nice one. Happy to be using it today. Okay, you've been using it lately. Okay, I've been using Excel, Power BI, and SQL. Nice one. Okay, this one said I'm using only Excel. Nice one, nice one, nice one. So whether you are new or you've been using any of the software that we're going to be talking about tonight, you are going to get a very good understanding of everything about data analysis today. So this class is going to be in 3 sections. The very first section is the theory section and basic introduction to data analysis, where we are going to talk about basic introduction to data analysis. Then we talk about key terminologies, what you need to know about data analysis. We'll be talking about that. And also, we'll be talking about some key things you need to know about data analysis. Then after that, we'll go into the practical section where we'll be talking about some basic things, some key metrics you need to know. We'll do hands-on here. We'll do practical. We are not dealing with theory again. After we are done with the theory, we go to the practical section. Then from the practical section, we go into question and answer. Right. Are you all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I mean, if you know you are ready, let me know. Are you ready? Are you ready? I mean, for me, I am super ready. I am ready. Okay. We are ready. Nice one. We are all ready. Okay. Now, I'm ever ready. Wow, I'm also ever ready. Okay, so now, this is Gabby has started sharing screen. Gabby, why do you start sharing screen? Okay, I'm super excited. Okay, nice one. Born ready. Okay, so before we start anything, you need to get some things ready, right? So you need to get your jotter. If you have a jotter, you need to get it ready. And one more thing, a surprise, bottle of water. So you get the bottle of water ready. So because this our class is going to be fun, we are going to laugh, we are going to make friends, right? And we are going to do everything. So get a bottle of water and get a jotter, right? Get a jotter. Mr. Nelson, I can see you. So get your bottle water ready and your jotter. Okay, nice one. So get your jotter and your bottle water ready. So me, I have my everything ready. So let's get started. Let's get started with our basic intro. So let's start with our basic introduction. So I'm going to share my screen now, then we'll move straight ahead into it. Okay. I believe everybody can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Yes, no, yes. Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Okay. Nice one. So let's start with some basic thing. Let me rearrange my screen so that we can get started. Okay, let's see. Data analysis, what the future holds. So what the future holds for data analysis. This is basic introduction, but let's start by introducing us to the career of data analysis, a glimpse into the future of data analysis. We just want to talk about a little bit into the future of data analysis. So let's see the future. But before we go ahead, you'll be asking, who is this black guy? Who is this black guy talking to me? And as you can see, even in my picture, I'm dark. No, I am black, right? So, so let's start. Who is this person? My name is Sani Akim Abiodun, right? I am a computer instructor and also a digital marketer. I work at Digital World Tech Academy. And at Digital World Tech Academy, we've been able to train more than 5,000 students last year, both online and offline. So we do online training and physical training. So if you are closer to our organization, you can come physically and or you join us online. Just like the same way you are looking at me now with my face cap, right? We train people and organization on Microsoft Office packages, data analysis, digital marketing, data science, web design, web development, anything, cybersecurity, anything that you want to learn. We train it, anything that is related to tech that you want to learn, name it, we are here to help. So in 2023, we're able to train more than 3,000 physically and more than 5,000 students online. And in this year alone, we've been able to train more than 1,000 students online and over 500 students physically just this year alone. And we are working with many, many organizations to train their staff, to go into partnership, working with schools also to train students for them to know how to make good use of computer. So let's move forward. About the institute, you can see me here and my face cap. Wow, coincidentally, I put on the same polo today, right? This is me and my face cap with my teeth, right? You can see my teeth. I open my teeth here. They told us to do cheese, so we did cheese right here. You can see my teeth here, and some other people don't mind their face. They refuse to do cheese. Okay, this Digital World and this is my team, right? So Digital World is an online and physical learning platform with the aim of making the tech skill affordable and accessible for everyone in general, not only to little amount of people, but to everyone. And what is our mission? Our mission is to make computer education very accessible and affordable to Nigerians and Africa in general, because we know we are lagging behind in the tech industry. Okay, I'm out of introduction to myself and to the organization. So let's go into the business of the day. A glimpse into the future of data analytics. As we all know, data is no longer just a byproduct, right, of our digital life. It is the fuel powering innovation, decision making, and competitive advantage across industry. And the future of data analysis promises to be a remarkable one, driven by the emerging trend and technology that are redefining the way we interact. Now, as we all know, we are in connected economy. That is what they call it now. If you're a digital marketer or something, they will call it connected economy. What do they mean by connected economy? That is because we are connected to each other, right? You met me somewhere, probably on Facebook or Instagram or other platform, right? That's how you were able to meet me. Now we create a connection, right? You have my contact. You can message me. You can call me. You can do a whole lot of things. That is how we meet. And now, how does all these things work? Right? How do you think Facebook knows that you are interested in data analysis and show my advert to you? How do you think all those things come around? That's because they have your data, right? Without your data, no organization will be able to move forward. Now, don't lie. Don't lie. You people should not lie. So how many of us have visited Instagram or Facebook today? If you know you visited Facebook, Instagram, or Google, or anywhere today, how many of us? Don't lie, don't lie. Me, I've been to Facebook today, right? I've been to Facebook today, not really Instagram, but I've visited Google today and the likes. So we have Olusegun that said, I have, okay. Facebook, nice one. Ajayi Peter, okay. Facebook. So you've been to Facebook, Instagram, you've been to Facebook today. Okay, Facebook and Google. Nice one. That means today Facebook has recorded another data. You visited all Twitter. Everybody, you are the only one on Facebook. As you are moving from Facebook, you are going to Instagram. As you are moving from Instagram, you are going to TikTok, you are going to Instagram, you are going everywhere, right? Just only you. You are giving them data, right? Just by liking is the data. Just by commenting on Facebook is the data. Just by posting a picture on Facebook is the data, right? They all have this data. That is why they know what you like. That is why they can make a decision about you. That is why they can show you some things that are very, very important to you, right? Just take, for instance, if you go to Facebook or YouTube, right, and you like a particular video, let's say you are using Facebook or Instagram or YouTube for the first time. If you are the kind of person that loves watching football, and the very first time you visited YouTube, what you just watch is football, right? You like it. Before you know, if you scroll to the next one, YouTube and Facebook will show you another football-related video. Before you know, they will show you another another football-related video. Now, if anybody wants to run adverts to people that knows that want to that loves football, maybe they are selling something that is related to football, Facebook will show you that advert, right? Facebook will show you that advert. Why do you think they show you that advert? That is because they have your data, right? That is because they have your data. Now that they have your data, they can make a decision, right? Okay, that this person is more interested in this thing, right? That is why they show you all those things. Are you getting it? Now, we all know that right now, data is not just anything. It is a powerful thing that we can use to make decisions, right? So that's that. Let's move forward now. Let's go into the transformative power of data analysis. How are we able to transform from nobody knowing us to now becoming one of the best skills you can ever learn, right? How did you do it? Before, what they always ask us to do is just basic data entry, right? You just enter data and that is all, right? But if you look in the in the last 3-4 years, data analysis has been on the rise, right? In which a lot of people are going into it. A whole lot of people are going into it. And how does this come to happen? That is because of something. That's because of something we call data. Let's go into data analysis evolution. Data analysis evolution has come a long way from traditional reporting, right? Basic reporting that we always do, just like data entry. That's all we always do, right? Data entry and some other small things. That is what they see us as, right? But now it has moved from traditional reporting to advanced predictive and prescriptive analysis, right? How do we do it? Now, we can write an algorithm that can predict what can happen in the next 5 years. We can write an algorithm that can predict what can happen in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, right? How will we be able to come across all these things? Now, it has become an integral part of modern decision making. And right now, without data, no organization can make any progressive decision. So now, we call that thing data explosion. On a daily basis, based on research, there are over 1 billion data uploaded on the internet every single day. Every single day, billions of data. On Facebook alone, we have over 2 billion users. Over 2 billion users. And on average, there are over 10 to 15 million people are active on Facebook. There are over 10 to 15 million around that site on average that are active on Facebook as I'm speaking with you right now. Now, all these 10 to 15 people, all these 10 to 15 million people, they are giving Facebook data. And Facebook will use this data to get all the necessary information they need for them to make a decision, right? Like me now, I run adverts. I can get a report from Facebook based on everybody is mute. Everybody is muted. I'm the only one talking. Now, Facebook can use this data to get every other thing. Like I run adverts on daily basis. Now I know where the location where my advert is performing very well. And how was I able to do that? That's because I have the data of all the people that are clicking on my advert that are commenting on my advert, that likes my advert, that do take a particular action on my advert. That's because Facebook has their data, then they will give it to me. Okay, I know that, okay, because my advert performed very well in Accra, Ghana, I don't have to spend more money on targeting the whole of Ghana. I can only niche down to a particular location where my advert is doing very well. That is because I have the data, right? I know that, okay, my advert is doing very well in Lagos, in Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, right? I can niche down to all those areas, so I don't have to spend a whole lot of money. I don't have to spend a whole lot of money because I know where my audience are coming from. Similarly, if you have an organization that are selling a particular, there is an underground sound. How many of you can hear any underground sound? How many of you can hear any underground sound? Okay, I think it should be from your own end, not from here. It should be from your own end. Okay, like if you have an organization, right? If you have an organization or a company, you can easily get information based on your customer satisfaction, your customers report, know where your customer base are coming from, right? That is because of the data. So all these things is what we call the data explosion. So data is growing at an unprecedented rate, driven by connected devices and digital interaction. What do I mean by digital interaction? You can be anywhere and you can send a message to anybody on Facebook. You can send a message to your friends, family on WhatsApp. Where within a second, they'll get there. How do you think all these things are going? That's because they have the data of the people you want to send information to, right? That is the power of data. Without data, no organization will be able to make a decision, right, that can work. Okay, are we still together? Are we still together? Can you all hear me? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Yes, no, yes. Okay. Okay, Chidima gifts. Nice one. Cheers to you all. You can take your water now. Cheers, nobody. If you don't have water, you can. Don't worry, I will remain small for you. I will remain for you. At the end of the webinar, you can come and ask me for your bottled water. Or you come to my office, I'll give you 2 bottled waters if you can finish it. Okay, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let's move to the next thing. The evolving role of data analysis. What is the evolution of data analysis? Unlocking the power of data is a complex task. It's not something that is so easy. Mere looking at the data, let me just open a particular data set for you like this now. This is an Excel spreadsheet that we are going to work on today. You can work on Power BI, you can work on SQL, right? So let me just open a particular data set. Mere looking at this data is just a raw data that does not make any sense. Now, bringing sense out of this data is something that is kind of very, very complex. It is something that is kind of complex because it's not everybody that understands this. It's not everybody that can do it, right? Now, what am I doing? Okay. Unlocking the power of data is a complex task from data entry to data gathering to data cleaning. All these things is a complex task, and data analysts are the superheroes who make it happen. You are the one that will bring information out of that just a bunch of entries that I have. You are the one that can only bring out information. And with the technology advanced faster than a speeding bullet, the role of data analyst is evolving at a lightning speed. Gone are those days of simply collecting and organizing data. Gone are those days we do data entry, right? Today, data analysts are responsible for designing and creating a complex algorithm and also captivating visualization, right? The data analyst future scope is bright and has a thrilling opportunity for those who love technology and analytics, right? So now, basically, you are the only person that can bring information out of your company's data. Now, if you made a mistake in your data or in your report, that can lead to your organization making a biggest error in their decision making, right? So you have to be very, very sure of the information you are giving them. But with all these available tools for us, like Excel, Power BI, Python, R, right? With all those things, we can easily we can easily give the information out, right? We are going to do a lot of practical today. Okay, let's move to the next one. Are data analysts in demand? That is another question you are going to ask. But before I even read my slide, let's go to our old friend, which is Mr. Google. So let's ask Mr. Google this question. Data analysts in demand. You already know that I always ask that question. Are data analysts in demand? As you can see, data analysts are in high demand. They are in high demand. The World Economic Forum listed as number 2 in growing job in just United States alone. So which means data analyst is listed as number 2 growing job in United States alone. That is, after the first one, then the second job that is growing very, very fast is data analysis. And that is because we have over 1 billion data they are uploading every single time, and they need someone that can bring out information from that data set, right? The Bureau of Labor Statistics also reports related occupation are extremely high growing rates. Okay, now let me go into my own slide. Data analysts are in high demand in today's job market, and this trend is expected to continue well into the future. It's not just stopping now, it's to always move forward into the future. According to the Bureau of US Bureau of Labor Statistics, we call them BLS, employment of data analysts and other related occupation is projected to grow by 33% from 2020 to 2030. Just within 10 years, it's expected to grow by 33%. And as you can see, just from 2020 to 2024, you can see the rates at which data analysis is growing, right? Now, take it further to 2030, and which is much more faster than the average for all occupation, right? The average for all occupation is around 15 to 20%, but data analysis is growing by 33%. Now, the demand for data analysis can be attributed to the increasing importance of data-driven decision-making in businesses and organizations of all sizes, right? As a result, data analysts are playing an essential role in shaping the strategic direction of businesses across various industries, from healthcare to finance to retail. Now, note something. Right here, I said, as a result, data analysts are playing an essential role in shaping the strategic direction of businesses across various industries. You are the person that can shape the direction of your organization based on the information that you have. You want to know the best-selling stuff, right? The best-selling products. Let's say the disease that occurs the most, right? You are the only one that can get those information out before they even do any research that, okay, we want to do drugs, we want to do medicine for this particular illness. They must have they must have a data, and it shows that, okay, the rate of this disease is kind of very high. That's why they want to do a research that can bring up a drugs or something that will be able to stop that disease. right? If they do not have that data, there's no way they can make any predictive or any decision about anything. And another report by IBM is one of the biggest organization in this field, especially in statistic analysis. So they come up with SPSS, SAS, and the likes. So they are all developed by IBM. IBM estimated by 2025 there will be over 2.7 million job posting for data analysts and data scientists in US alone. There will be over 2.7 million job posting. And as at right now, I have a student that learns only Excel and Power BI. She's in Canada and she has gotten two different jobs from different organizations just by learning Excel and Power BI, for you to know how important all these things are. So which means, but if you can learn it now, it is so sure that you are going to get a job, right? If you want to work for an organization. Okay, why is data analysis the future of everything? Are we together? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you here? Guys, wake up. Who is sleeping? Who is sleeping? Who is sleeping? Are you enjoying yourself? Okay, Joycelyn, nice one. God's will, right on. Okay, we are enjoying ourselves. This is the right time for us to take another sip of water, right? If you have the water, you can take. Cheers to you all. Right. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. I'll be telling you when it's necessary to take water, when it's necessary to jot down. I'll be telling you. Right? Okay. Andrew, nice one. Richmond, nice one. Okay, now it is a process of analyzing data that has revolutionized many industries and will continue to do so in the future. Wow, the days of having to do all your analysis by hand are over. Right now, there is no more paper and pen anywhere again. The powerful software tools make it easy and fast. You don't even need a PhD in statistics, right? You don't need a PhD. What is this? Okay. You don't even need a PhD in statistics, right? Or any other thing, right? Or anything. Simply enter some data, pick out what matters the most. We call it KPI, key performance indicator, right? Pick out what matters the most from those results, and you are done. And we are going to do something like that in today's class, right? You are done with an excellent report that will help grow sales for any company. Using possessive such information give you power over entire sector, allowing for major changes across all society, right? Across all what? Society, right? Nice one. Someone said I'm losing interest because I'm talking. You have to know the rudiments of this. I have to explain to you before we even go into the practical. We can't just come, right? We can't just come and jump in and start practical. It won't make any sense. You have to understand. So if you are losing interest, sorry for that, but we have to continue this. Okay. Let's go ahead. The future of data analysis, making impossible possible. Okay, the future of data analysis is here and is looking bright. Using artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain are all driving innovation and revolutionizing the field of data analysis, right? I always say data analysis is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. If you learn, you have to keep learning, you have to keep learning, and you have to keep learning, right? You have to keep learning for you to always grow. You can't just say because you know Excel, Power BI, and SQL, then you want to stop there. You must keep on learning and learning and learning and learning, right? Because Right now, if you are the kind of person that use 2013 or 2007 Microsoft Excel, all those ones are obsolete. We don't use them again, right? If you see the latest 365, the one that I'm using now, you fall in love with Excel, especially PowerPoint. There is another thing that we call something, they call it a name right now, that can help you to get information, right? In our pivot table, there's something called recommended pivot. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I know. I'm Mitchell, don't worry. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you something called recommended pivot, that even though you don't need to get any insight yourself, once you load your data in your pivot table, voila, you just click on recommended pivot, and Excel will get the result. Excel will get all insights for you. Excel will get all insights for you. Most of these things, people think it is hard, but it is not hard. It is not hard. All these things are already are there for you. All you just, some things are just a button click, and do boom, you are done. You are done, right? So using machine learning, you can predict. You can write an algorithm that can predict the future, right? You can write a whole lot of things. So with AI-powered data analysis, business can get a real-time insight in their operation, while machine learning can detect fraud, identify patterns that will be impossible for human eye to detect. And with the help of blockchain, data sharing can be secure, transparent, and tamper-proof. Okay, let's now continue. What are the career paths, which is going to be our last slide before we go into the practical aspect? What are the career paths for data analysts? Should we go to our old friend to ask this question? So let's go to our old friend on Google to ask the question. Let's go to our old friend. Google is always our friend. So let's go there. Career path for data analyst. So let's see what you can become when you learn data analyst. When you learn data analysis, number one thing, it's make it so easy for you to become a business analyst. Like I always advise, if people tell me that they want to go into business analysis, what I always tell them is start with data analysis. It's going to make your job, what you want to study, very, very easy before you go into data analysis. Then you can become a data analyst. You can become operation analyst, right? You can become a data scientist. You can become a finance analyst, a sales analyst, business intelligence, healthcare analyst. You are the one that is in charge of, no matter the field, a system analyst, a analytics manager, right? A database engineer. You can become a whole lot of things, a whole lot of things. This data analysis is not limited. You can decide to switch. If you notice that, okay, data analysis, I don't want to do the broad data analysis. I just want to niche down to only finance, or I just want to niche down to only health. I just want to niche down to a particular thing, right? You can just decide to niche down at any point in time, right? At any point in time. So those are the career paths for data analysis. And based on what I have here, I have data scientist, which is what I always advise people to become. So if you are data analyst, you can go ahead to become a data scientist. That can give you an edge over other analysts, because the major reason why some people are running into data analysis is because there is no much coding. But right now we have coding aspect, which is you becoming a data scientist that can give you an edge over other data analysts. You can become a financial analyst. A financial analyst are the people that identify revenue opportunity and mitigate financial risk. You can own a data analysis consultant. You can become a marketing analyst, right? You can become a sales analyst, and a whole lot of other things. Right. Thank you. So are we ready? Do we enjoy this, our theory aspect? How many of us enjoy the theory aspect? You learn something in that theory aspect. Right time to take a water. So do you learn something in the theory aspect before we go into the practical aspect? Okay. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was great. Now, we will do analysis, right? We are going to analyze data now. We are going to analyze data. And this data, you will see how easy it is. You will see the back end of data analysis, what we always work on. You will see they will come across with a dashboard and you'll be like, how did they come across all these charts? You are going to see it in real life now. We are doing it in real life. You will see, okay, how a data analyst works. You are going to see how a data analyst thinks, right? Right now, I know you are new. Yes, I know you are new. So all these things you want to be, all these things we want to do, might look somehow hard to you, but I promise you, this is not something that is really, really hard. It's not something that is really hard at all. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. You see, one thing that I always advise people to do is to love what you are doing. Just love it, right? If you love what you're doing, you are going to see that it's not hard at all. And I'm going to break it down into every step that I take. I'm going to break it down for you now. So are you ready for? Yes, I'm going to share it at the end of the class so that you can also go through the replay and practice it yourself. Are we ready for the practical now? Are we ready? Thank you very much. Are we ready for the practical? My people, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? If you are sleeping, let me know. Blessing, I'm going to answer all your questions when we get to the question and answer section. Ready for the practical? Are we ready? Okay, we have few people more than ready. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Okay, let's go into our, I'm going to use Excel, but this thing, you can use Excel, you can use Power BI to do it. You can use Power BI, you can use Tab. They are all there for you to use. You can even use Python to do it, right? Okay, you can't wait to witness. This is the right time. This is the right time for us to go there, right? Don't worry, you can't wait. So let's see how a data analyst works. I'm going to open this one for us and waiting for it to load, waiting for it to load. Okay, as you can see, I have a very nice looking dashboard template. What do we call dashboard? A dashboard is basically your visual. At the end of every analysis, we always end up with dashboard. So let's go back to our old friend and let me show you some pre-made dashboard. Where's my Chrome browser? So let's see data analysis dashboard. Data analysis dashboard. You can see almost Google will always bring out something because this is what I do every day. If you are a data analyst, you always go to Google to browse out things, to see things that are in trend because you must always be in trend. How many of us want to be in trend? How many of us want to be, you want to be in trend? You want to like know everything that is trending. How many of us? How many of us? How many of us? Yes. You want to know, right? You have to be in trend. You must know. So you go to Google every single time to browse, to browse, to browse, to browse. It's not just about going to Facebook. It's not just about going to Facebook, going to Instagram, or going everywhere to know the musician that is trending. To know. You have to know based on your professional life also, right? So let's go to our images. Now, I always get ideas from all this one. As you can see, we have a bunch of visuals that look scary. That looks scary, right? They look scary, but they convey an important information to a particular organization. You can see analytics dashboard for real-time data analysis. So most of the time, at the end of the day, these are what you are going to come up with, right? These are what you are going to come up with. I think I took a screenshot of a particular, where we did something about, what is this thing called? On this thing. Ah, man, I do not have that image again. I do not have that image again. I took a screenshot of it the last time. And when we did something that is related to COVID-19, when we did COVID-19, I had a particular dashboard that I did that time, right? That shows location and the like. So all those things, they are not something that is really, really hard. So let's go into Excel now, and let me show you how. And as you can see, I have a dashboard template. We call this a dashboard template. All these dashboard that you see on Google here, all these dashboard that you see on Google here, they are made up of templates, right? They are made up of templates. And a template is nothing but just shapes. It's shapes that made up all these things. It's shapes and putting a color that can beautify. Like if you're like me, that is not good with colors, right? If you're like me, that is not good with colors, all you can do is anybody, any organization that you're working with, they have their brand color, right? They add their brand color, so you can use your organization color to get a report. So how was I able to come up with this? So I'm just going to show you a bit of it. So I'm going to answer all of you that are raising questions. I'm going to answer all of you that are raising questions. Adejumo Basit, what is this? Software application required for the program. I'm going to answer all your questions. Please, 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 please. Why is this Xenomix? What is your problem? What is your problem, Xenomix? Please, let's stop all these things. Let's stop all these things that we are doing so that we don't divert people's attention. Please. Okay, now how was I able to come up with these templates? So it's kind of something, it is something that is very, very easy. So this is an Excel spreadsheet, right? We call it spreadsheet because we make use of sheets in Excel. So if you are someone that uses PowerPoint, like something like this now, something like this, we call this thing slide, right? We call this thing slide. So this is what we call slide. And when I was telling you, for those of you that are using the latest version of Excel, we have something called this designer. If you are using the latest version of Microsoft Office, you have something called designer. It is also there in Excel. So it's going to help you to look for a design idea that can beautify or whatever you want to do. You can see it gives me an idea, right? It gives me an idea for this TechQ page, right? So this is, you just have to know the trends. That is one thing. You just have to know the trend. So in PowerPoint, we make use of slide, but in Excel, we make use of sheets. That is why we call it spreadsheet. So you can rename your sheet. That all those ones are going to be taught in basic Excel. So we are going to talk about all those ones later. But let me just show you how a data analyst can come up with this template, right? So if I click on this plus now, it gives me a spreadsheet. But as an analyst, if you want to create a dashboard, you don't need all these grid lines. We call them grid line. Right? We don't need grid line. We don't need this formula bar. This up here, we call it formula bar. So we don't need this formula bar here. We don't need the headings, right? We don't need the headings. So how do we do that? If you come to this place called view, if you come to view, right, what I want to do right here, is I don't need a grid line, right? I will turn off my grid line. You see, it's going to move out immediately. Now I have a clean environment. I don't need the formula bar, which is this place. So I will turn off my formula bar. Now you can see I'm having a nice environment. I don't need the headings. I'll turn off my headings. Now I have a nice environment to work with. Very nice environment to work with. Now, what I can do here, I can pick a shape. So if I pick a shape, I'll go to insert. Then right here, I have a shape. So I can pick a rectangular shape. That is not what we use. A rounded rectangle, that is what I use. So I can pick a top rounded rectangle, which is this one. So how did I take off the grid? So the major reason why I asked you to get your jotter is to jot down your question. So once we get to the question and answer section, I will now be coming back to take your question one by one. Do you get? So jot down anything that you don't understand, just jot it down. I know you are lost. This is not, we are just playing around. I'm just showing you how data analysts think. Do you get how we work? Do you get how we work? That is what I'm just showing you. So if you go to view, you have your grid line, you can turn it on and off. You have your formula bar, you can turn this on and off, and we have your headings, you can turn this on and off. So what we want to use is a shape. Just watch me do what we are doing. So if I come to shape, I'll pick a top rounded rectangle. This is what I want. I just deselect that. Let me reselect it. You can play around with different shapes, but don't worry, you'll soon become a professional. So I don't want it to be too much, to be too big. So I'll just do a small one like this. So I can decide to change my fill color to another color, right? All these things is not something you can just know in a day, but just watch me. Let's just play around with it and show you how a data analyst works, right? So the next thing that I want to do is, if you look at this, I have this top now. I want this down part, which is big rectangle. So I'll come here, then I'll pick another rectangular shape, then I will draw a big rectangle right here, a big rectangle right here. I think I have something blocking my screen. So let me move up and let me just rearrange. Every other thing is basic rearrangement. So it's basic rearrangement. So I'll just rearrange it. Then I'll change the color of this one to something light. I need something light, right? Something like this. Now we have this. So I want to bring this one forward. You have to bring forward here. Everything that you need is already here. All you just have to do is click on it and you have it. Now you have this head, right? And we have this now. You can see every other thing you can see is made up of shapes. So let me just do one or two before we go into analyzing data. So let me pick another rounded rectangle. I'll just draw it right here. I can decide to change the color. We'll come back to changing color later. So I can just duplicate, Ctrl D to duplicate, then arrange it. There's still another faster way of doing this. I can Ctrl D to duplicate, arrange it, Ctrl D to duplicate. You can see, the moment I arrange the first one, what does Excel do? It automatically arrange. Am I muted? Can you all hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Oh, someone said they can't hear me. I believe everybody can hear me clearly. Okay, Mr. Bernard, nice one. So, basically, this is how we work, right? This is what we do on our daily basis, right? And I hope you are going to be doing it very, very soon. So another thing is we can do another thing that is more beautiful than this, right? You draw another big rectangle here. You can decide to change the color and the light. So this is how I was able to come up with this, adding shadows and the lights. That's how I was able to come up with this one, right? That's how I was able to come up. So all these things, they are just made up of shapes. They are made up of shapes, right? Are you getting it? Are you with me? How many of us are together? Are we together? What is the name of this software? This is Microsoft Excel. This is Microsoft Excel. Are you sleeping? Linda Wendy, you are here, right? Gabby. Frederick said no, we are not together. Mr. Frederick, why are we not together? We are together. Where can we get shape? Don't worry. Just watch me. I'm lost. Joycelyn, I know you are lost. Just watch me do this, right? Okay, you there with me? No problem. We are together. Okay, nice one. That is nice. That is the spirit. In this spirit now, I want you to say, I am a data analyst. If you believe in yourself, mere looking at what I'm doing, you've taken a very first step to becoming an analyst. So I want you to say, I am an analyst or I am a pro. Anything. So you are a data analyst. I am a data analyst. Nice one. I am an analyst. Nice one. Selassie. I am an analyst. Okay, I'm with you by virtual, but not getting it yet. Don't worry, you get it. It's not something that is really hard. I am a data analyst in making. Okay, I am data analyst, I'm a pro. Nice one. Business analyst in view. Nice one. I am an analyst. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. You can clap for yourself now. We are making headway. I am trying to be an analyst. Who does that? Okay, so now that is how I was able. That is how I was able. I am a data scientist. Wow, that is super nice. This is a good experience. Okay, okay. You can clap for yourself now. I'm even clapping for you because you believe in yourself, right? I love people that believe in themselves, right? Okay, that's how I was able to come up with all these things. You can see it's not something that is really hard. It just take a bit of time, right? It just take a bit of time. Now, we have a data right here that looks scary and much, right? Um, um, so we have some data like this here that looks kind of scary, but don't worry. What we want to do now is, this is a crash type. This is the crash data, right? I just downloaded it from here. Don't mind me. I don't think this is an original data, but this is a crash data, right? Sorry for that. So this is basically talking about the crash, right? Talking about crash. So which day of the week do we have crashed the most, right? Um, what are the crash type? Does it involve one car or a single motorbike or something? Or is there multiple? Which of the road users get into the accident the most, right? Which gender gets into the accident the most, right? So now let's get this information. Which day, right? Which age group, right? Which time of the day. So all these things are what we are going to get. Now, you are going to see that it's going to be very, very easy. Don't worry, you will predict a question and we will see if it is correct. So, but the very first step you have to take is to put this data in a table. And how do you put it in a table? It's very easy. You can go to insert and click on table. It's going to build in a table, right? It's going to put it in a table. But the one that I always use the most is Control T. T for table, right? T for table. I need it in a table. I just press Control T. If you're on a Mac, it's Command T, right? T for table. You need a table. Just press Control T. And Excel will put it in a table for you. So then it's going to ask you one crucial question, which is, does your table has an header, right? What do we call an header? Header are what we call the column identifier. They identify the data that is inside the column. So this is a column. We have column A, column B, column C, column D. And these are our header. And right here, you can see we have crash ID. So which means in column A, all we just have is crash ID. Column B, we have, yes, this is Excel. We have state. All we just have right here is going to talk about space. We have state, rather. We have month, we have year. Those are what we call column headers, right? Those are what we call column header. So I need a table. I'll press what? Control C. So if I press Control C, you see that question? My table has header. I will just check. Yes, my table has an header. Automatically, Excel will select everything for you. So you don't have to do any work. So all you just have to do is click on OK. And it's going to put it in a table for you. Now, why do we put it in a table? We are telling Excel when you put it, no, this is Excel, not MS Word. This is Excel. This is Excel. Right? This is Excel. Now, okay. Akintola Florence says she can't hear anything. I think someone should be able to help me with that, right? Okay. Now, what do we use table for? A table is basically telling Excel that all these our data, they are related to each other, right? That is what a table is doing. Right? A table is basically telling Excel that all these data are related. They are related. They are related to each other. So now, what we'll do here is we will put this in our pivot table. That is that. A pivot table is one tool that is very, very powerful, right? That is what we use to summarize and analyze the data, right? That is what we use to summarize and analyze the data. I have explained it earlier that this I'm not doing training today. What we are doing is just showing you how a data analyst work. That's what we are doing today. So what we are doing is showing how a data analyst work. So now what we'll do here, if you look up here, we click on summarize the pivot table. If you look up here, click on summarize the pivot table. So if I click on summarize the pivot table, I'm going to say existing worksheet. All I just have to do is click on OK. So if I click on OK, you see it's going to create a pivot table for me. It's going to create a pivot table for me. So now it's created the pivot table for me. Let me do a basic rearrangement. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, let's analyze data. Which day of the week do you think accident occurs the most? Is it Sunday? I need you to guess. So I just need you to guess. Which day of the week do you think accident occurs the most? Is it Sunday? Is it Saturday? Is it Monday or Tuesday? Let's guess. Let me see the winner. Someone said Saturday. Someone said Monday. Saturday. Okay. Saturday. Someone said I didn't see me removing duplicate. I intentionally did not remove duplicate. Don't worry, we are not doing practical today. Friday, Saturday. Okay. A lot of people are going for Saturday. So let's see the day of the week that accidents occur the most. Okay. So if I come here to sheet 2, which is what I have here, what I want, Monday rush hour. Okay. Let's pick our day week. Our day week here, I will drag it into the row. It's going to list out all the days for me from Sunday to Saturday. I have it, right? Then I will drag the day week again into the values. So if I drop it in the value here, it's going to count it for me. So now I have the number of accidents that happened within each day. So now let's see the highest one, the one with the highest. So if I right click, then click on sort, I'll sort from largest to smallest. Now, for all of you that went for Saturday, you won. Who are the winners? If you go for Saturday, just type in I won. Let's see. Who are the winners? Saturday, people that go for Saturday. Don't lie, yo. I know the people. Some of you went for Sunday. I go do giveaway. Don't worry. Trust me now. Is it not giveaway? Do you want bottled water as your giveaway? Do you want bottled water as your giveaway? A lot of people are saying I won. I saw someone that typed Sunday. I saw someone that typed Saturday, Friday. Now they know that it's Saturday. They are typing I'm a winner. Don't worry, I will catch you again. We are still going to do another thing, right? So we are doing more. You want bottled water? Michael Olabisi, no problem. I will give you bottled water. So if you win the next one, I will give you bottled water. Okay. So now what we'll do, water is life, no problem. What we'll do here is we want to visualize this, right? We want to visualize this. Now, if I click on pivot analyze, you can see something that I mentioned earlier. Recommended pivot table. This recommended pivot table will analyze your data for you. It will bring out information that you cannot even think of. So if I click on it now, it's going to show me a whole lot of information. The city and the number of accidents that occur, the age by their accidents, right? So you can see Excel has made it so easy for you. You can see all the information that you can get, right? Excel has made it very easy for you. All you just have to do is click on any of these and okay, you get your result. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, but that's not what we want to do. That's not what we want to do. So you want pipe water? Don't worry, I will pass it to your location. So what we want to do now is to represent this with our visual, and very easy. All these visuals that we saw on Google, right? All these visuals. So let's use one of them now. Let's come here. If I come to pivot charts, right? If I come to pivot charts, now you see I have a whole lot of charts. I can go for line charts. right? I can go for pie chart, right? I can go for bar chart, right? So you can go for any chart of your choice, right? So let's say I want to go for column chart now. All I just have to do is click on OK, and I have my column chart here, right? So now I can go for design and decide to choose a particular design that I want. So this is how they come up with it. It's not art. It's not something it's not something that is kind of very, very hard. This is how we come up with it. So what will I do to put it on my dashboard? I will just cut this out. Control X, cut. Or you right click. If I right click, you see cut. I can just cut it. Then I'll go to my dashboard. So if I come to my dashboard, I'll just paste it right here. So Control V to paste. Control V, then it's going to paste it. Paste it somewhere that I did not see. So let's look for it. Right now you can see it here. Right, all I just have to do is move it to where I want it to be, right? And I can just drag it, just rearrangement. Every other thing is basic. Arrangement is just rearrangement, right? Is this a cool exercise? Are we enjoying this? 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 Is this a cool exercise? Is this a cool exercise? Okay. Now, let me ask another question that I always ask. Right? Okay. Among male and female, let's see, for gender now. Among male and female, who do you think gets into the accident the most? Don't lie you. Among male and female, who do you think gets into the accident the most? Males. God. We have male, not even a single female. Hey, okay, Graceful went for female. Graceful is the only person that went for female. So if female wins and you are now saying I won, I'm going to come to your house, then we will fight. Is it that you remove my teeth or I remove your teeth? If you did not remove my teeth, I will remove your teeth. So it's only 3 people that went for female. Every other person went for male. Now, we all agree that is male, right? Okay, let's see it. We should see it now. Data we don't like. So let's see it in analysis, right? So what we'll do here is we'll do summarize with pivots. Because I already have one worksheet already that I'm working with, so I will not do the new worksheet again. I will do existing worksheet. So I'll make sure that I want to choose a particular location, right? So I'll come here and right here, I'll just click somewhere here and click on OK. Now, this is the time of truth. You still have the opportunity to change your mind now. If you want to change your mind, you have the opportunity to change your mind now. If you want to change your mind, you have the opportunity to change your mind. Are you sticking with male for those of you that went for male? And for those of you that went for female, are you sticking with female? You have the opportunity, Ahmed. You change your mind. Okay. Okay. We are sticking with it, right? You are not changing your mind. Okay. Nice one. So let's pick our agenda. So if I come here, let me look for gender. I will drag the gender here, from here to this place. We have male and female. Which one is male and female? Choose one. You are a thief. You choose one. Which one is male and female? So I will drag the gender again and drop it here. Okay, now let's sort. Right click, sort from largest to smallest. Wow, male. Let's filter some things out. Unspecified. 1 bottle water for the winner. Yes, another bottle water down. So male actually won. So male is like ×2 of female, right? So if you went for male, you actually win. You are a winner. Yeah, clap for yourself, clap for yourself, clap for yourself. You have a winner. So male gets into the accident more than female. So which means on an average, before one female will get into an accident, we already have 2. Now them they always drink. Your bottle water, Mother Olabisi, right? Don't worry, that is 2 bottle water for you. Okay. So now let's put it in our chart. Let's come here to pivot charts. I'll go to my pie. Let me use pie chart for this one, and let me use something that looks nice. So I'll just click on, okay, you want Coke? Okay, come to our office. I promise you a bottle of Coke. You just want yourself a bottle of Coke. So I will use this one, this design. So what I will do is I will cut this out, then go to my dashboard and just paste it here. What do you mean, reckless gender? Nkechi, why do you say reckless gender? We are not that bad. We are okay. You know what? Maybe I should just end this webinar and go home, right? Because it's a reckless gender. I'm a male too. Don't make me feel bad. I can decide to go and change my gender tomorrow like this and turn to female, right? So, nice one, nice one, nice one. As they've thought that, okay, it's male that gets involved more in an accident, now I'm not a male. My name is Linda. Now, well, from the beginning, I call myself Linda. So I am Linda. My voice looks more like a female, right? It's not for Brisky second. Okay, nice one. 72%, while female is 28%, right? Data doesn't lie. Yes, yes, yes. Is this a cool exercise? This is a cool exercise. We should continue, right? How many of you are enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying it? Okay. Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? If you are enjoying, cool exercise, right? Yeah. I should not be like Bobrisky. I should not be like Bobrisky. What do you mean? What do you mean? I said I want to change to female since they said male are the one that gets involved in the accident the most. Right? Okay. Okay. Now you can see. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more. You can see it's not something that is really hard, right? It's not something that is really hard. Okay. Let's see our road user. Who do you think gets into the accident the most? Is it the motorcycle rider? Listen to this one. Oh. Is it the motorcycle rider, the pedestrian, the passenger, or the driver? And we have another one, other 9. So who do you think gets into the accident the most? Is it the motorcycle rider, the pedestrian, the passenger, or the driver? Who do you think gets into the accident the most? Motorcycle rider, driver, driver. Okay. Riders and passenger. Okay. Now, let's get driver. Okay. Now, pedestrian, motorcycle. Okay. Now, let's go in and see our answer. Let's go in and see our answer. Table design. Summarize the pivots. Drivers are winning, right? Okay, drivers, we are winning. Okay, let's see. Let's go into this. Let's see. Summarize the pivots. I want to do existing worksheet and I want to put it beside this one. So let's go into here, and I think it's crash type, right? Let's see. Let me see the column that I want to use. Road user. So let's pick our road user. You have road user here. I'll drag the road user and drop it in the row here. Drag the road user again and drop it in the values. So let's right click, sort from largest to smallest. Wow, drivers, driver. So which means driver gets into the accident more than every other thing. For those of you that chose motorcycle rider, right? We have passenger that got into the accident more than motorcycle rider. Driver, yes. So now we have that, okay, driver are the one that gets into the accident the most, right? Driver are the one that gets into the accident the most. You need Coke and bread as you've been. Okay, no problem. I promise you that, right? You want accolade. Okay, Olalekan, you that you cheat the other time, you chose male and female. You are not telling me you want an accolade. It's standing ovation that I will give you. Don't worry. Okay, so let's put it in our chart, right? So let's go for bar chart now. Let's go for bar and let's click on okay. Now we have our chart. If we go to design, yeah, let's still go with black, right? So I'll just cut this out. Then what I will do is go to my dashboard here, and let me just paste it down here. Control V is going to be pasted down here. Analysis reason, there are more. We have analysts here now. Mr. Echo has become an analyst officially. He said, analysis reason, there are more motorcycles on the road. There are more cars on the road than motorcycles. How many of us agree with that? Okay, nice one. So you can see how easy it is to come up with all these things. You can see how easy it is. Most of you does not even know that we spent close to like 20 to 30 minutes analyzing this data, getting just this information, because it's fun. It's fun to get all this information out, right? Isn't it fun? Are you not loving it? Are you not loving it? Let me know. Let me know. Are you loving it or you're not? Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? Okay, data analysis is fun, right? Fun all the way. Fun all the way. Nice one, nice one, nice one. So, okay, right? One kiss for me. Is it online? Why don't you wait, before I go for someone that said one kiss for me? Who is that person? Who is that person that said one kiss for me? Olalekan. I did not want your kiss, Joe. Take your kiss away. Why will you say one kiss for me? For what? I am not Bobrisky. No kiss for me. I don't want kiss from Olalekan. Okay, one bottle for me. Nice one. One bottle up, one bottle down. Right. Okay, I know. This is not something that is going to be so easy. I mean, bottle of whatever you drink. Okay, no problem. I'll send my account number. So now it's not something that is so easy, right? How many of you are feeling like you need to blow off your head now that I've given you? Now, Linda, you feel like you need to blow off your head right now because I've given you a whole lot. You feel like this is giving you a whole lot of headache. I know it's not something that is so easy, but it's fun. How many of you are feeling like this man now? How many of you are feeling like this man? Right? More similar now, right? Nice one, nice one, nice one. No it yet. Okay. Nice one, nice one, nice one. It's not something that is going to be so easy, right? It's not something that is going to be so easy, right? You need cold water. Don't worry, I promise you that I have cold water here. I can give you. It's no more food. I can give you that. Okay, how many of you would like to become a pro? How many of us would like to become a pro? How many of you would like to become a pro? How many of you would like to become a pro at this? This is not something that is it's not something you are going to learn in one class. It's not something that you are going to learn. Sarah would like to become a pro. Nice one, nice one. I'm all in. Now, all this is not something you are going to learn in a day. It's not something you are going to learn in a day. That is why I come up with something called the Ultimate Data Analysis Masterclass that is starting this Friday. So for those of us that are new, what are you going to learn? Can you show us Power BI? Because of time, I won't be able to go there, but probably I'll still show you before we go, because I know a whole lot of people ask questions now. So at this point, that's why I come up with Ultimate Data Analysis Masterclass that's starting this Friday. What are the things you are going to learn on this data analysis masterclass? Because we are all new, right? We are going to start from the basics of Excel. That is introduction to Excel to advanced Excel. That is from how to create, how to enter data. You are going to start from basic data entry, right? If you are new, you don't know anything about Excel, you are going to start from basic introduction, right, of Excel to advanced Excel. Another thing is you are going to learn over 50 Excel formulas. We did not do any Excel formula today, but there are over 450 Excel formulas in which we group them in different aspects. But the one that we use more, we are going to teach you more than 50 Microsoft Excel formula. 50 Microsoft Excel formula. You are going to learn Microsoft Excel table and pivot table, how they work, right? Today we just put our data in table and we put it in pivot table. We don't even do a lot of things with table and pivot table, right? So you are going to learn how to use charts, also how to work with charts, how you can get that. You are going to learn that. You are going to learn slicer. Now, all we did is a static dashboard. We'll create a responsive dashboard, a dashboard that can move around. When we click on something, it's going to change. When we click on something, it's going to change. Right? We use slicer and timeline to connect our dashboard together. So we are going to talk about how to use that. You are going to learn it. You are going to learn data manipulation, how to manipulate around with your data using formulas and every other thing. You are going to talk about that one. You are going to learn data cleaning with Power Query. You are going to learn M language with Power Query, data modeling with Power BI. You are going to learn that we call data analysis expression. You are going to learn that. Data visualization with Excel and Power BI. You are going to learn that. Database creation, right? You are going to learn that. Database query, you are going to learn that. And you are going to get the bonus of Python Essential, how to create a portfolio, and how to optimize your LinkedIn, right? Okay. Let's pause. This is all what you are still going to get. This is all what you are still going to get, right? And how much is this? Like I said, so a lot of people are saying, is this free? Is this free? No, it's not free because you spend some money also. So, but we are not charging you something that is so high. It is just 15,000 naira if you are in Nigeria, and for Ghana, it's just 150 Ghana cedis. So if you are in Nigeria, it's just 15,000 naira, and if you are in Ghana, it's just 150 Ghana cedis. And what are you going to get as a bonus? If you are the very first 50 people, we are not taking a whole lot of people again, right? We already have a batch, right? So that is starting this Friday. So we just add 50 more people. That is all. Just the very first 50 people that will join, right? And what are you going to get in this bonus? You are going to get Python Essential recorded video as your bonus. How to monetize your skill, you are going to get that as a bonus. Microsoft Word free course, you are going to get that. And Microsoft PowerPoint free course, you are going to get that. So how many days, how many weeks? This training will last for 3 months. It's 3 months, every Friday and Saturday, 8:30 to 10 p.m. at night. 8:30 to 10 p.m. at night in Nigeria. And if you're in Ghana, it's 7:30 to 9 p.m. in Ghana, right? So in Ghana, it's 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. In Nigeria, it is 8:30 to 10 p.m. So if you're part of the very first 50 people that will make payment tonight, you are going to get. Someone said it's part payment allowed. Yes, we take 2 installment payments, so you can pay twice. You can pay twice. So if you don't have everything tonight, you can make a deposit of 50% and you balance up by the end of June, right? So you make a 50% deposit now, start the program, and by the end of June, you balance up. So if you are in Nigeria, you can make a deposit of 7,500 naira to join. And if you are in Ghana, you can make a deposit of 75 Ghana cedis to join. Do we need laptop? Do we need to use? Yes, you need laptop. You need laptop. What model of laptop can we work with? Once it is 4 gig RAM, probably 250 gig, you are good to go. You are good to go. Do we need to install the latest Excel? Yes. So once you get Excel 2021, you are good to go. So what is the deadline? So we are just taking the very first 50 people. So once we have up to 50 people, we are going to close this because the class will start on Friday. How do we get payment? How do you get your pay? How do you pay? You pay it to MoneyPoint Digital World Tech Academy. This is the account number. And if you are in Ghana, you pay into Momo, right? 0550123043, Northview Suraj. So does it come with certificates? Yes. You are going to write 3 projects at the end. So you are going to write at the end of Microsoft Excel, you are going to get a project. At the end of Microsoft Word, at the end of Power BI, rather, you are going to get a project. And at the end of SQL, you are going to get a project. So you can use your phone to join the class, but you will need a laptop for you to practice. So please, Windows 10 is which year? I can't remember. So let me start taking your question now. You can raise your hand, you can raise your hand, you can raise your hand so that we can talk. I would like to speak with you now. Raise your hand, let's talk, let's talk. Are you saying this Friday? Yes, this Friday, this Friday, this Friday. Okay, when the class starts, you need to take. Yes, it's because we have a whole lot of things to cover today. We are not doing theory, so you will start from basic. It's basic you are going to start from. So let's talk. Raise your hand, raise your hand. Will there be certification? Yes, there will be certification, and your certification is free. It's free. Okay. You are still good to go. You are still good to go. You are still good to go. Okay, I want to make you drop your payment proof in the group. You drop your payment proof in the group. So will there be mentorship? Yes, you have access to me. You can call me if you have any question. You can call me to ask me questions. You have access to me directly, and you have access to all the lecturer. So raise your hand. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. You can join with phone. You can join with phone, but you will need to practice on your laptop. So raise your hand, raise your hand. Can you put us in a, you'll be in a group. There's another group. There's another group. Yes, we have a video on how to create a portfolio. How many hours per day? Is 8 to 10. Okay, Mr. F-Bar, please unmute. Please unmute. Please unmute. Please unmute. Okay. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. You can talk now. Mr. Aford, you can talk now. You can talk now. You can talk now. Yes, it's 15K. It's 15K. It's 15K. It's 15K. If you want to join, you can make a payment and drop your payment proof in the group. You can drop your payment proof in the group. Once Chidima gives, if you have up to 50 people, you might not be able to join again. So if you have up to 50 people tonight, you might not be able to join. So you can make your deposit for you to join, then you balance up. So any other question, raise your hand, raise your hand. Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Let's talk. How long is the program? The program will last for 3 months. The program will last for 3 months. Okay, I have Babs. Babs, please unmute. Babs, please unmute. Babs, please unmute. Does it come with certificate? I've answered that question that you have your certificate. Your money covers everything. The course outline will be dropped in the group. The course outline will be dropped in the group. Babs, please unmute. You can raise your hand. You can raise your hand. So what we learned today is not only of data science. No. Data science is another course on its own. What we are going to learn is basic data analysis. It's basically data analysis. Apart from Friday and Saturday, can you join any day? The class is every Friday and Saturday, but you have access to replay. You can go through your replay at any point in time. For each class, you are going to be getting your replay every single day. So you can go through the replay. You also get access to our LMS, Digital World Elements, Learning Management System, where you can do a whole lot of things. We have all the recorded video. Will there be prepared for internship? Yes, we have internship program depending on your location. How do we get? Are you doing physical classes? Yes, we do physical classes, and that is in Ikorodu. Jafat A. Jafat A, please unmute. Please unmute. What are the least salary payments? It depends on the organization you are working with. It depends on the organization you are working with. Okay, Jafat, okay. I can hear you. Good evening, sir.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to confirm something. So this 15K covers all the courses, right? The Excel, the Power BI, the Python, yeah?
No, it covers the Excel, the Power BI, and the SQL. Python is a bonus. Python is a bonus. It's for the first 50 people that makes payments, right? Is a bonus. So
okay, so yes, that is what I want to confirm. Thank you very much. So it's fine. Okay. God bless you.
You're welcome. Sounded we are in Ikorodu. We are located at Agric Ikorodu. So you can call me if you want to come around to our physical office. So our office is located in Ikorodu, Lagos State. You can call me on phone. to get direction. Babs, do you still have any question? Do we still have any question before we call it a day? Do we still have any question? Please, with this introduction, can one use it to secure a job? Basic, we did not really do any of more things today because I won't advise you because of this to go and start looking for jobs. What we did here is just basic things, right? There are still more things that need to be done in the background. So someone is asking about can we work as a freelancer yes, you can work as a freelancer as a data analyst. Someone said, in addition, please, are you going to teach us how to use R? No. Even though the Python is a bonus, it's for the first 50 people, you are going to get access to all the recorded video, all the recorded classes on Python. So how can we get Excel installed? You can take it to any computer engineer to install it for you and activate it. So that is that about that. Any other question, Babs? If you want to talk, you can unmute. So I want to attend physical class. I'm also in Ikorodu precisely. You can come around to our physical location. If you are in part of the people, can't you get opportunity to join? I didn't understand your question. The certificate we get, yes, we can use it to get a job. You can use a certificate to get a job. Our certificate is recognized internationally. We have a student that is in Canada that uses our certificate to get a job. So Olusegun, please unmute. Olusegun, you can unmute.
Hello, good evening, host.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah, how are you doing today, please? Yes, I must commend your effort. That was a very good delivery.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. A quick question. I don't know if it is possible we ask question in relation
yes,
to...
you can ask questions.
Okay. Can you please, in a layman's language, explain what in a layman's language, what algorithms mean, please?
Okay. Algorithms are lines of code that help us to perform a specific task. So they are code that help us to perform a specific task. Like, you call it algorithm, but they are lines of code. Like, we call it algorithm. There's an algorithm that we use for prediction, right? Sometimes we don't call it algorithm, we call it models sometimes. So they are just line of code that help us to perform a specific task.
So if I decide to join this class we're talking about now,
yeah,
are we actually going to be learning this as part of we are going to our take homes?
You are going to get Python as a bonus, but we are not learning how to write algorithm in data analysis. We teach that in data science. But for you to be qualified for the data science, you need to finish data analysis first. That is one thing that I always advise people. Finish with data analysis, then you can go ahead to data science. So it makes it easier for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then one more question, please, before you go. Can you please explain the difference between these two tools, the Excel package and the Power BI tool?
Okay, the Excel is basically a powerful tool that helps us to do data manipulation and data visualization. But with Power BI, basically what most organizations use Power BI for visualization. We call it Power Business Intelligence. So it's for visualization too, like Power BI and Tableau. They are basically for visualization. Do you get it?
If I get you right, basically it is for reporting, right?
Yes, it's for reporting. So the visual we get in Power BI, that's what we call it. We call it report.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Oluwafemi Enitan. Oluwafemi Enitan. You can unmute, please. You can talk now. If you are in part of the first 50 people, can you get the opportunity to join? Yeah, if you are, how do I get the payment proof across? You drop your payment proof in that group, in your group. You drop your payment proof in your group so that admin can attend to you and give you access to our LMS and also add you to the paid group. So let me take Gideon. Mr. Gideon, okay. Mr. Gideon, please unmute. Mr. Gideon, please unmute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah, Gideon from Ghana.
Nice one. Nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you too. I have seen 150 CDs here, and on the WhatsApp page I saw 200 CDs. So which one is the
Oh,
correct?
that's the mistake. That's the mistake. It's 150 cities. It is 150 cities, not 200. It is 150 cities. It is 150.
Okay, so all right. So
I can hear you. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask the Power PI.
Yeah.
Which software do we use to perform the analysis? What
We
kind of
use
software?
Excel and we use Power BI. You get, and you will be
So the
taught
Power
how to
BI
install.
this
You'll
is
be
a
taught
software,
how.
right?
Yeah, it's the software. You'll be taught how to
All right.
install it. So you will be taught how to install it. You will be taught how to install it, how to install the Power BI. So if I want to join, can you get me now? Someone said, why is it that there is no physical class in Ibadan? But now we don't have physical office in Ibadan, but we are working on that. So if I want to join the class physical, how do I go about it? You can come to, if you are in Lagos, you can come to our office to join the physical class. Igwe, please unmute. Igwe, please unmute. Igwe, please unmute.
Yes. So what I want to ask is the SQL.
Yeah.
Is MySQL or Postgres?
MySQL. We are using MySQL. Whether you are using MySQL or you are using SQL, you are using PostgreSQL, all these things, all their code are the same. We use the same syntax for everything. So whatever you learn here, you can use it in PostgreSQL or MySQL. You can use it in PopSQL. You can use it anywhere. So their code is the same thing. So Abiola, I hope you get me, sir. Igwe, Mr. Igwe. Abiola, please unmute. Abiola, you can unmute. If you have something to say, you can unmute. Where is our office? Where is the office located in Lagos? Our office is located in Ikorodu, Lagos. What time is for the physical class in Lagos? And we take I take physical class on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in Lagos, right? We have a batch that starts from 10 and end by 12. We have another one that starts by 12:30 and end by 2:30. So that is and we have weekend classes to Saturday and Sunday. If you want to join, you can come around and you are good to go. So I have Mr. Evans, please unmute. Mr. Evans, please unmute. Mr. Evans. Okay, let me take Mr. Kofi then. Mr. Kofi, please unmute. Mr. Kofi, good evening.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm from Ghana.
Nice one.
Yeah, I was the one I asked whether if you aren't part of the first 50 people who paid, can you get opportunity to join, or can you get opportunity to get those videos you are talking about?
You will get the opportunity to join, but you won't get the bonus. You're not going to get the bonus.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Someone said for physical class, how many months? It's still 3 months. It's still 3 month program, but that is 3 days a week. But we are going for weekend classes every Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 3 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday. So it's also 3 months. So any other question from anybody before we call it a day? Is there any other question from anybody before we call it a day? Okay, Mr. Evans, please unmute. Mr. Evans.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Evening.
Good evening, sir. I can hear you. Mr. Evans, please continue. I can hear you. Mr. Evans.
Can we do the payment tomorrow?
Well, once we have up to 50 people, you won't get access to the bonus. So what you can do now, once we get up to 50 people, you won't get access to the bonus again. So what you can do is you can make a deposit tonight and balance up. Do you get it? You can make a deposit and balance up later. So Mr. Kofi, we love physical classes. Can I get your office address for Lagos? I've told you our office is located in Lagos. The address will be dropped in the group. And you can also send me a DM or give me a call for me to direct you to our physical location. Our office is located at Agri Ikorodu. And you can, if you are in Ikorodu, you can just search Digital World Tech Academy for you to use Google Maps, right? Mr. Kofi, please unmute. Xenomics, I'm coming to you. Mr. Kofi.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you make part payment of the full payment, will you get there? And suddenly you get opportunity to be part of the first 50 people, whilst you aren't done the full payment, will you still get a bonus?
You will get the bonus. You'll get the bonus. You'll get the bonus. But if you have everything, you can pay. So yeah. So someone said, will you accept payment made by my friend on my behalf as my app? If as my app is acting up, if you have the payment receipts, you can drop your payment. You can drop the payment receipts in the group. So just make sure that you are the one that dropped the payment receipts in the group for us to get access to you direct. So your friend can make payment for you, but you drop the receipts. You will be the one that will drop the receipts in the group. It's fine. Mr. Gideon, please unmute. Xenomics, I'll come to you now.
Okay, so once I make the payment, how do I get, or who do I get in touch to show?
You will drop the payment proof. You drop the payment proof in the group. Our admin will attend to you in your DM. It's straight. Once you drop your payment proof in the group, what?
I've made payment.
Yeah, just drop it in the group. Our admin will attend to you your DM.
Okay.
Okay, Xenomics, you can unmute now to talk.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
All right. I just want to ask, what is data pipeline, and do you teach data pipeline?
For now, we don't teach it. We don't have it yet. We don't have it, but we are working towards it. We don't have it for now. We don't have it as our course for now.
Okay.
But we are working towards it. We are prepping some people to take it.
Okay. I would like to say that in case you need can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. So I would like to say that in case you need any instructor on data pipeline, you can contact me. I will send you my message privately. So I teach data pipeline.
Send me a DM.
Extensively.
Send me a DM. Send me your course outline, and I'll see what I can do. What's your location? What's your location, please? Xenomics, what's your location? Are you still there, Xenomics? Okay, send me a DM. I'll attend to you in DM. Uncle Job, please unmute.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I want to know, yes, sir. I just stumbled to this page on Facebook.
Okay, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
What is actually data analysis? And now I'm a student, but I don't have the money now to run the course. But if I want to apply for it later, how do I go about it? Or is there
If you have a deposit now, you can make a deposit for you to join.
Easily I apply for that, no cost more to this amount.
So you can make a deposit now. If you have a deposit, you can make a deposit now. But if you don't have, just send me a DM. I will attend to you on WhatsApp. I will attend.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Someone said, is physical and online classes same amount? No, they are not the same amount. Oluwaseun, you can send me a DM or you give me a call, then I'll direct you to our physical location. Then we'll talk better when we meet. So, what is the course outline for the online course? The course outline will be dropped in the group. Deborah, the course outline will be dropped in the group. The course outline will be dropped in the group. Is there any other question before we call it a day? Is there any other question before we call it a day? Feel free to reach out to me. You can give me a call. You can send me a DM on WhatsApp. I'll be there to attend to all your questions. Do we have any other question before we call it a day? Okay. When will you add us? You are going to be added tonight. You are going to be added tonight. Once you drop your payment proof in the group, our admin will send you a registration form. So you fill the registration form. Make sure that you put your full name, right? Your correct full name, how you want it to show on your certificate. You put it on the registration form. So then you will be given access on our LMS. So you will get that on your email. You put a correct email, right? You will get that on your email. Then and you'll be added to the group. You put a correct phone number, then you'll be added to the group. So that is that about that. About me, we undo all that one tonight. So Xenomics, I said, what is your location? Xenomics, what is your location? Xenomics, what is your location? It's so low. Wow, it's quite far. It's quite far. We are in Lagos State. Very, very far. But anyway, you can send me a DM.
Okay, sorry. I'm in Isolo.
No problem. You can send me a DM. We'll talk on WhatsApp. So let me take Olusegun now. Olusegun, please unmute. Olusegun, please unmute. Olusegun, can you please unmute? Olusegun, can you please unmute? Olusegun, can you please unmute?
Thank you, host. A quick one. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just made a deposit of 10,000.
Okay.
Out of the 15K.
Okay.
But so where do I send the receipt to?
You drop it. You drop your payment proof in the group. You drop your payment proof in the group.
The group is restricted for now.
No,
we cannot
it is open. The group is open. It's not restricted. The group is open. You can drop your payment proof in the group.
It is telling me I'm not an admin, so I cannot.
The group is open, and another thing, you can send it to me on WhatsApp. So I'll send your contact to our admin. Then you'll be added. You can send it to my DM. Then I'll send your contact to our admin.
Okay, can I have your number?
This is my number. You can also pick my number from the group, but this is my number right here: 09166483003. This is my number right here. You can send me a DM. I'll be attending.
Okay, I'll do just that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Initiator, please unmute. Initiator, please unmute. Initiator.
Yeah. A very good evening, sir.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah, thank you so much for the presentation. It was very powerful, and I really like it. Sir, how long has your organization been in existence?
Well, we've been in existence for more than 5 years. So you can check us on Google. So you can see all our reviews on Google. Just search for Digital World Tech Academy. You are going to see us on Google.
Okay, so do you have a physical structure where, students learn?
Yes, we have
physically?
a physical location, but it's in Nigeria. We are still working on our Ghana branch, but currently our physical location is in Nigeria.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Is there any other question? Feel free to ask me any question before we call it today. Do we have any other question? Do we have any other question? Do we have any other question? Is there any other question before we call it a day? Is there any other question before we call it a day? Okay. So in the absence of no question, you can make your payment for you to join the class that will start on Friday by the special grace of God. When are you dropping the record section? You are going to get the record section tonight. You are going to get the record section tonight, so you can practice and rewatch it. So that's that. So we are going to start the class on Friday by 8:30 Nigerian time, 7:30 Ghanaian time. So the class will start on Friday. Feel free to send me a DM if you have any other question. Where are you located in Lagos? We are located in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Agric, to be precise. We are located at Agric, to be precise. So if you want to come to our office, feel free to send me a DM. Our office, you can search us on Google, Digital World Tech Academy, right? Digital World Tech Academy. You can use Google Map to locate us, or you come to number 27 Ogupishawo Road, Ikorodu, Lagos State. Or you give me a call, then I can direct you once you get to Agric. So that's that about that. Thank you very much. I hope we all learned something today. Do we learn something today? 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 Nice one. So, okay, will you share it on Google Drive? No, it will be shared as a link on YouTube. So it will be shared as a link on YouTube. So thank you very much for showing up tonight. I really, really appreciate all of you. And we are going to meet in class on Friday by the special grace of God. I wish to see all of you in class on Friday by the special grace of God. And thank you. See you soon on Friday and Saturday. And have a wonderful, you are not going to meet only me. You are going to meet other instructors too, like Mr. OM. You are going to meet Mr. AK. You are going to meet me. You are going to meet Mr. Kingsley. You are going to meet a whole lot of people in our class. So not only me. So thank you all for showing up. I really, really appreciate all of you. And we'll meet again on Friday by the special grace of God. Have a wonderful night rest and good night.